Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into a core function in Salesforce. We're going to talk about logging activities. Understanding how to track your interactions with contacts and customers is crucial for maintaining good records and ensuring smooth follow-ups. Salesforce activities essentially cover anything that you do that's typically associated with a person, such as tasks, calls, emails, events, or meetings. Now, when you're done checking out how to change your life with activities, we have a video at the end that shares other things that you and your team can do to increase results and reduce the spending of your Salesforce licenses. This also includes a new program that will pay you rebates on your annual licenses, which you can then invest in training and consulting. So check that out when you're done. It's a link called How to Maximize Salesforce. So let's start by looking at how activities appear and how to log them, beginning with a specific contact. All right, so we're going to start by understanding the activity timeline. We'll begin with a contact, John Smith. When you're on John's record, you'll see the timeline on the right side of the screen. This timeline, sometimes referred to as the activity tab, is where all of your past and upcoming interactions are displayed. It provides a chronological overview of your engagement with that contact. So now we're going to start by sending an email. We'll start by logging an email. From the contact record, select the email tab. If this is an ad hoc email, meaning a quick one-off message, you can simply type your subject and body directly into the composer. However, if you're using a pre-written message, select template from the bottom of the email composer. This will allow you to choose from your saved email templates. There are also other options at the bottom for attaching files. So for more details on creating email templates, check out the video description for other videos that we've created on that topic. Now, once your email is ready, click send. After sending, you'll see the email appear in the timeline under the month and year that you sent it. This confirms that the email has been logged and is now part of John's history record. Now we're going to do creating a new task. So let's look at creating a new task. So Salesforce tasks are essentially your to-do items. The key thing to remember about tasks is that they have a due date but no specific time. They also come with a status such as not started or in progress or completed. And so to create one, you'll populate a date for the task and hit save. Once saved, you'll see this new task appear in the timeline under upcoming and overdue section of your pending activities. Now let's talk about how to complete that task. So when a task is complete, you'll want to mark it as such so that it no longer shows in your upcoming list. You have a couple ways to do this. First, you can simply select the checkbox next to the task in the timeline, which will automatically complete it. Alternatively, you can click into the task itself and manually change the status field. Changing the status to completed achieves the same thing or the same result as checking the box. And after you change the status to completed and save, you'll see that it's no longer in the upcoming section of the timeline, so it pushes it down. Now next we're going to talk about creating an event. So now let's move on to new events. So the main distinction here is that Salesforce events, unlike tasks, have both a date and time. This makes them perfect for logging meetings, calls with a specific schedule, or any time-bound activity. Remember, tasks only have a date. So for our contact, John Smith, I'll create an event for June 23rd, 2025 at 2 p.m. After setting the date and time, select Save. This event will now be visible in John's timeline. But a unique feature of events is that they automatically move into the past once the date and time have passed. So they don't have a status field like tasks, which means you don't have to complete them. Their progression from upcoming to history is controlled entirely by that date and time. Now let's talk about accessing your task list. Beyond individual contact records, you'll often want to see a consolidated view of your tasks. To access your task list, you can do one of two things. First, you can select View All under today's tasks on your Salesforce homepage, or you can select the 3x3 grid in the top left and search for tasks. Once you're on the task page, you'll find several default list views to choose from, such as My Tasks or Overdue Tasks. You can also create your own custom list views to organize your tasks exactly how you need them. For detailed information on creating custom list views, be sure to check out our list view video in the description. So let's talk about accessing your event list. So similarly to access your event list, you can select View All under today's events, or on the home page, you can select the 3x3 grid and search for Calendar. Events display on the calendar because, as we discussed, they are date and time based, so making the calendar view the most intuitive way to manage them. And that covers the basics of logging activities in Salesforce. By consistently tracking your emails, tasks, and events, you'll maintain a comprehensive history of your interactions, which is invaluable for effective relationship management. Thank you for watching this video. On the screen and in the description, I've included links to our Salesforce user training playlist. I've also included a 5-minute video that shares 3 strategies that you can use to increase results and reduce Salesforce license costs through a new Salesforce program called OSP. This video shares a new way to get rebate dollars from your annual Salesforce licenses that you can use for training and consulting. So please spend a few extra moments of your precious time with us, and we will help you take Salesforce to a whole new level in your company. And finally, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.